Hello, this is McCook's Mr. Bill. Take a minute from cleaning my candy truck and we'll talk about trying to grow a garden for 2014. These are my tomatoes. They're doing reasonably good. With that in mind though, a lot of people tell me that they no longer garden. They said that they can go out to the store and buy it just as cheaply as if they were trying to grow it. Just as cheap to go get it at the store. Now, if you're not careful, that's a true story and a true statement. But Mr. Bill will try to give you a little bit of heads up of how to defeat some of the enemies that come at you when you garden. The number one enemy, without question, is of course grasshoppers and bugs in general. The bug life, including the grasshoppers, have killed more people than all of the wars in the world combined through starvation. That's a pretty sad state of affairs. You'd think in 10,000 years mankind would have a better handle on it than they do. And a better handle than what the corporations, through greed, have come up with, which is pesticides and herbicides. Well, the pesticides, when they kill a grasshopper, then the bird come along and they'll eat that grasshopper and then they die. Not a good thing to lose all of our bird population, I'm here to tell you. Not counting the pesticides are pretty indiscriminate and will kill our bees, and we need those to pollinate the crops. A lot of things we've got to be thinking about. And the more we can keep things simple and free, the better off we'll be. How have I fought the battle? Well, it's reasonably simple. I take the leaves off the tomatoes and I make a sun tea out of it, and then I put them in a spray bottle. Now the bugs and the grasshoppers, they eat the tomatoes over eating a weed. Now why is that? Well, the weed doesn't taste as good as the tomato. It doesn't take no rocket scientist to figure that out. But what if we make this tea out of their leaves and out of the tomato fruit itself, or whatever vegetable you so desire? Take that spray and you spray the weed. Now the bug thinks that's a tomato plant. That's right. And they'll eat your weeds for you. So you take an enemy, the grasshopper and the bugs, and they defeat and fight the weed which you also consider your enemy. Now, is this an idea for you to do some testing with this year? I've had reasonably good luck with it. Now, that isn't a total answer. The secondary answer you need to consider then is to take and use wild gourd leaves or whatever crop you can find that the bugs don't like. Make a sun tea out of it again and spray your plants so that the bugs will leave them alone. See, nothing in the bug world eats a wild gourd leaf. Coyote gourds, they're sometimes called. And rest assured, this is something you want to think about until they start flowering. Then you want to stop using the spray because it will make the fruit or your vegetables taste bad. But until then, it's a great safety device. I'm trying to keep gardening, which is one of the last freedoms that we're allowed to have in this old world because of the corporations and the government. It's one of the last freedoms that we have. And we do, though, have to be able to defeat the bugs and the weeds. And this is one way that I have done it. I hope you give this a test this year, and you come back anytime to Donzie 52 channel. There's always room for you here. This is Mr. Bill. Thanks for watching.